Welcome to day one of 7 days to Skinny Jeans. Now I'm so excited you're here with me on this journey, and I wanted to really just hit on a few of the main concepts, because right now I could honestly just throw you into a diet like a lot of magazines or DVD programs will do, but I want to set you off on the right foot, not only with a great plan that matches your lifestyle, where you are right now, but also to find out really why inside here you want to do this, why inside here you want to lose the weight. Because a lot of times we know we need to lose weight, but we tend to forget what it's going to do for us. So the first thing I want you to do, you should have a worksheet that you can download on this page. I want you to fill out the section with your goal, okay? And your goal needs to be very specific and realistic and time-bound as well. So for example, let's say, we start off a lot of our members here in a 12-week program, whether it be for my online coaching or at my gym. And in those 12 weeks, I say 1 to 2 pounds if we're talking weight loss. That's pretty realistic. 2 to 4 sizes is another goal, okay? Somewhere in there. Show up with a short-term goal instead of some 12-month, 24-month. That works, but really when you have a short-term goal, it's so much more tangible. You could taste it, you could actually feel it and see it as you go, and you could control it a little bit more and steer it, versus a goal that's far off in the distance and it just seems so far out of reach, especially if your goal is 50-pound weight loss and you lose 2 pounds and gain 1, it feels like you're never going to get there. Okay, so go ahead and start with a very specific short-term goal, 30, 60, 90 days, whatever you prefer, all right, and what that is to you. An example would be a mother coming to me that wants to just have more energy and be able to complete something like doing a 5K with their daughter if weight loss isn't really her goal maybe. Or maybe they do want to lose weight where she wants to lose 10, maybe 15 pounds. Those are realistic goals in 12 weeks if you follow what I teach, okay? So after you have your goal, what we tend to forget is the why. Because the goal is a very, logical thing a lot of the times. Sometimes there's emotion tied to it, but let's say we're talking about a career. Let's say our goal, we want to increase our salary by 20%, or earn an extra $5,000 in a year, or save $10,000. Or if, we're just talking weight loss, it's just a number. Well, what does that number mean to you? And I want to give you a few specific examples. So if you want to lose weight, how is that going to impact your life? Okay, so I ask this question whenever I help someone to change their life here at my gym or online, and I always say, what specifically do you want to see? And what about that is so important to you at this point in your life? And you're going to see that question in your worksheet. Because losing 10 pounds to a 22-year-old isn't going to necessarily mean the same thing to a 42-year-old. All right? 22-year-old might just want to feel like they can fit in more. A 42-year-old might want to feel like they're attracted to their spouse again, or if they're getting out in the market again because maybe relationship didn't work out, or they've been single until they're 42. It's going to be a lot more painful than someone that's 22 that wants to lose 10 pounds. So what about that specific goal, whatever that goal is that I had you write out, is going to impact your life? How is that going to make you feel right now at this moment? Not you 10 years ago, not you 10 years from now. What is it going to do for you? How is it going to change your life? Are you going to become more confident in what you do at the workplace? Are you going to be more proud of yourself and a better example for your kids? Are you going to lead others? When you speak in front of people, are you going to be more congruent? I had one client that worked for a health organization. She was overweight and she spoke a lot. That was her job. And she felt terrible every time she stepped on stage because here she was talking about health, but she wasn't healthy. So what is it going to emotionally do for you as a person? Are you going to have a better self-image? Are you going to not hide away on the weekends? Are you going to go out to restaurants more often, be more social, take pictures with friends and family, all those things that you want to do? What is it that you're not doing right now that you should be doing, but you're failing to because you're really holding yourself back and blocking yourself because you're embarrassed or just don't feel that good? So how is that goal, and what's the why behind it? How's it going to make you feel, okay? And last but not least, your plan. I'm going to give you all the tools you need, and in this worksheet, in one of the downloads as well, you're going to have a ton of different recipes you could choose from, okay? And also a couple different workout plans that are simple, but simple only works if it fits into what you can commit to. And I'm going to stretch you. I'm going to ask you to do a little bit more than you're probably used to, but that's part of growing, isn't it? If we're going to lose weight doing what we were doing, we probably won't be watching this video right now. So I'm going to ask you something different today, but I'm going to ask you also to do something that I know you're capable of. So I've given you a few different options, all right, in that additional download. What can you commit to? Are you going to commit to 3 days per week, 4 days per week, or 5 days per week of exercise? Second, what meals are you going to prep? Okay, those are the simple habits. Remember, this isn't rocket science. This is doing the things we know we need to do. So out of all those meals that I've given you the options, okay, I'm going to ask you to, in your worksheet, write out one you're going to prep them, one you're going to shop, and what you're going to have. Let's keep it that simple. All right? I'd rather see you in the next 7 days make a change, feel better, lose weight, than just give you a bunch of information that makes you go like this and you don't really do anything with. Remember, your goal here is to not only get results, but also to have an action plan, because when you focus on the habits, the results follow. So take a moment to fill out this worksheet, but really think deeply in here about everything I've shared with you. Your goal, your why, and your plan. What is this going to do for your life, and how are you going to do it? All right? Because I'll be honest, if we really wanted to, which I wouldn't recommend, we could just put together a nutrition plan and you could reach your goal. Is it going to be the best thing? No. Is it simple? Absolutely. But I wouldn't recommend that. Just as an example, as an extreme example. Or we could go balls to the wall and exercise 7 hours a week. Well, we don't need to. That's on the other extreme. Okay? We're not bodybuilders. So take your time with this worksheet. It's simple, but it's really important, because this is what most of those 21-day fixes and paleo diet, cleanup systems, and all those things miss. Is a really important thing. So I give you 10 different plans that work, but we got to first know why we're doing it, where we're going, and what's going to work for you. So take your time with this, and in the next video, I'm going to give you the exact tools you need to make sure you follow through with this. So look in your inbox, and you're going to see another email coming from me within the next day or so. Okay, it should come by within 24 hours. In the meantime, your assignment is to share what you put together here in our free Facebook group, because that's really what it's there for. And when you share what you're doing, it's going to inspire others to believe in themselves, which is honestly my purpose for this whole program, is to help you learn to believe in yourselves while we help others learn to believe in themselves. Okay, we can all be better that way. So go ahead and share what you put together in here, and I look forward to seeing you in our free Facebook group.